Now, the Pandero has been my favourite sidearm for the longest time in Warframe, right? Pandero build please was a thing for quite a while, so getting a Pandero Prime was pretty exciting for me. Guns like this have always been my favourite in Warframe. First it was the Murloc, then it was the Vaco Murloc. They were my go-to weapons before the Pandero arrived on the scene with Teabag Prime, or with the normal Teabag, sorry. Hard-hitting, single-shot sidearms, an Old West-styled pistol that's not really a 6-shooter, but an 8-shooter instead, with a Fanda hammer mechanic as the alternate fire mode. A high crit chance, high status chance, hand cannon of sorts. Would you classify this, I guess, as a Warframe hand cannon? Maybe, maybe not. But the game has moved on from that typical type of playstyle for Warframe around certain missions. They don't kill quick enough anymore, and they don't have that sheer amount of damage output that's needed for the new, I guess, heavily armoured enemies in certain mission types. Unless maybe you equip it with a Warframe like Zaku, who can completely strip enemies of all defenses, but then at the same time, why would you even need that with Zaku? Because you can just use his Grasp of Luck, which will kill everything instead. Or even on a Warframe that has some kind of armor stripping potential, it might be good. So there are a few options. Anyway, now I have a buffed up Pandero with a primed variant, but is it actually worth it? So the Pandero Prime compared to the normal Pandero has been given a boost in base damage from 72 up to 104, so a nice boost. Its IPS has been shifted more towards slash damage slightly, much higher status chance, and it has an extra polarity. Now the big downside for me is that its Riven disposition is 0.5, which is the base disposition for all new weapons, which means my crit chance, crit damage Riven isn't as good equipped on this as it would be if it was equipped on my normal Pandero, which is quite, I guess, disappointing, but that's a me problem. I don't really care about Rivens in Warframe in general, but it was nice having a good one on my favourite sidearm. So this is how I went about modding my Pandero Prime. I stuck just a few form on it, and I'm still using my Riven since it bumps my crit chance up to over 100% and gives me over a 5 times crit multiplier. Now you can pop on another elemental mod in place of it, or hydraulic crosshairs, or hollow point, or whatever the feck you want, right? Your game, your weapon, have fun, go feckin' nuts. It is not melee, right? I know someone's probably going to say it in the comment section below. It's a really nice gun, quite powerful, but it is not melee. It doesn't deal that type of damage. I'm kind of hoping that that topic might get addressed maybe on this week's dev stream, and I'll talk a little bit about it. Maybe they won't, maybe they'll completely ignore it. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the Pandero Prime. I think visually it looks amazing, and it is probably now my favourite sidearm in the game. Do you like it or not? And as always, thanks for watching.